me on steroid. Most of the people, you probably don't know me. I'm also a merchant services professional. So I usually go to business, not really in the network marketing and promote it. But because the information and the timeline I want to share today with you, and I want to start with 3 topics. Number 1, the crisis of America facing, and what is the solution, and how can I and Affinity 24 help you. And I want to start with the video here.
You might worry that every time you swipe your credit or debit card, some criminal might be swiping your account number. And with good reason. The number of reported illegal intrusions into the computer systems of U.S. companies is at a record high this year and climbing. The hacking of Target, Home Depot, Staples, and other top retailers made headlines. Behind the headlines are 2 separate crimes with 2 sets of criminals. Sophisticated cyber thieves steal your credit card information. Common criminals buy it and go on shopping sprees, racking up billions of dollars in fraudulent purchases. The cost of the fraud is calculated into the price of every item you buy. When computer crooks swipe your card number, we all end up paying the price.
The story will continue in a moment.
2014 is becoming known as the year of the data breach. The theft of 40 million credit cards from Target late last year was followed by news of a breach at Michael's stores involving more than 2 million credit cards. Then came P.F. Chang's, and in September, Home Depot announced that 56 million of its customers' credit card numbers were stolen. After a year of relentless breaches, bankers, retailers, and security companies all agree the technology behind credit cards is broken and needs to change. Visa and MasterCard declined to be interviewed, but said the rollout of credit cards with computer chip technology next year will make counterfeiting cards almost impossible. Apple and Google are promoting their own payment systems to protect account information, and retailers like the Home Depot are encrypting the data. The changes will cost billions of dollars and take years to implement.
All right, so by 2014, the flood is 8.6 billion. And in early 2015, was predicted about 10 billion. On May conference by the Car Association was announced that it's already go to 10 billion so far. We're only half the year, so predicting by the end of 2015 will be 20 billion credit card frauds. So this is definitely a problem. So any one of you or your business have been having affected by the credit card fraud. I got the Trace card. I have not been used for years, and just recently, a couple months ago, actually a couple weeks ago, I got contact with the Trace Bank, and they say someone using my card in North Carolina, and I have not been using the card for over the years. So definitely the problem here. So what is the solution? The solution is EMV chip card. So you probably receive a card like this has a chip in here. That's the new technology which has already been implemented in Europe for 15 years ago. So because it's near impossible to be duplicated and steal the information, all the fraudsters come to the United States and try to steal the information. That's why the skyrocket high on the credit frauds in the last couple of years. Car Association implement this EMV chip card, and they need to be compliant by October 1st. Otherwise, the business will liable. And what's the liability means? Which means you are going to pay for the flaws, whatever occurred in your business, and then you also have to pay the credit repair for that person or all parties involved affect for 10 years. And you're going to get a penalty for up to $50,000. So how many businesses you can really afford for $50,000 fine? And from the article of the paymentsource.com, so far, it's only 10% of the 40 million businesses comply with this EMV chip card in the terminal. And by the 1st of October this year, approximately 20-25%. So there are 80% of people in businesses still not compliant yet. And then we're expecting that will be take 3 to 5 years to implement. And I know a lot of people using Square, and I just want to get a quick touch on the Square and PayPal. Square is not the merchant account. Square is a sub-account. And then also Square, on the privacy, if you read the privacy policy, they collect all your financial information, personal information, and then they indicate it's not limited to share with third party. So which means they collect all the information as part of the business, and that can be selling your third party and your client, your business partners information as well. So I personally used Square before, and I never used it again. PayPal, a lot of nonprofit organizations using PayPal, but PayPal is very expensive, 2.97%. We can easily reduce to 1-something or 2%. This is my personal guarantee. If I do the evaluation for your nonprofit, if I can beat your price, I, on behalf of Affinity 24, give a $500 donation to your nonprofit organization. So that's how confident I can be. And so what we can provide here, because we know there's a problem here, and what we can provide. We can provide the rate check and make sure you are in good hand in terms of the rate, your current process you're using. And we also can provide the necessary equipment update. The Square, with the Square is a lot of people using this. They are not EMV compliant, and no one else is out there has even EMV compliant swiper yet. So if you're using Square currently, you need to talk. We need to talk. And also, we help you for your nonprofit organization to get compliant, and with the fund donations and non-cash donations as well too. As always, when we have a problem and we have a solution, when the problem occurs, solution arises, and that becomes opportunity. And I want to share the second video with you. Besides, we help you for your compliance. We also, because the October is coming soon, I do need a lot of people to work with me to educate the small business owner. So if you ever take this opportunity for building our industry, just for the fees, not even talk about the industry, and I'm here for you. Once again, my name is Huang and Affinity 24. Any questions? No questions!
I'm going to tell you 2 quick stories. Connie and I went to San Francisco a year ago, went to BART to buy a ticket. By the time we got to our hotel, we had over $1,000 charged in 3 separate towns, including Texas, New Jersey, and Florida.
Wow.
You traveled all that way?
Well, I'm fast.
Just
The
for
story's
the
not
car
over.
transaction?
The story's not over. Within the next day, I go to use another card, which I had not used for a long time, and it's had tires and all kinds of things in it. As it turns out, they can actually read your card off your wallet without it even coming out.
It's called RFID.
It's just amazing. So, I mean, it's prevalent. I mean, it's just amazing.
And only certain cards have that.
Is that?
Only certain cards have that. It's called RFID.
So your reader can read the chip that's in it?
Yes, the new reader will be battery based, so you need to charge them, but they are EMV compliant. They can read the chip card, and the Square did not read the chip card. It's not EMV compliant.
So does this reader here read the chip?
This one here, this one is here, I got it before, it's not. The new readers are coming up, probably in a month or so. And then if you have our reader right now, and we replace that for you for free, which it can cost you $100, but we replace that for free. If you start it now, and we replaced it. So it's not under our guarantee. And by the way, our percentage is 1.69%, and then the score is 2.75. And if they sell information, it's just no to me.
Thank you very much. All right.
Very good.